There we go. Sorry. For some reason, I had to redo my stream because my chat wasn't showing up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's 50%. Okay. Jesus. That's really loud. Okay. Yeah. Let's go with learn the game. Play campaign guided by challenges that help you learn both how the game works and how to play it. Obviously, I've never played this game before, so I should go with learn the game, right? Uh, Sweden, Belgium. After losing Finland and gaining Norway in a personal union, Sweden. Hello, spiders! Has begun the slow process of industrialization, while also more liberal in some ways. What does the future of Sweden hold? Oh, already? Okay. Um, I think the limit is like 10, like 10 things, but, at least I only have the timeout at like 30 seconds now. Oh, okay. Yoke of Dutch oppression. Okay. The government's legitimacy is reduced, or okay. My coffee mug is in the way. Stalled management. Oh, jeez. Okay. We're already make you make me big, fella. Make okay. So we're gonna learn this together because although I have played a few Paradox games, I've never played a Vicky game, which means I'm going to be terrible at it. The year is 1836. Karl Johann Bernadotte is King of Sweden. The Industrial Revolution is well underway, bringing cataclysmic social change along with it. More than 20 years have passed since the Congress of Vienna imposed some semblance of order upon Europe, and unrest is once again starting to brew among the great powers. It will be up to you to guide Sweden to glory over the following century. Oh, great. Just what I need, responsibility. Um, there's no one way to win in Victoria 3. You set your own goal and experience different stories in the process of pursuing them. Victoria 3 is about taking charge of, growing, and shaping a Victorian era country. Okay. Politics, economics, diplomacy, and war are all tools to that end, but must be employed with care as your population have needs and desires. Well, the thing is, we don't really care about the peasants, do we? Okay. Use the WASD keys to look around the map. Got it. Use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. You can also pan the map by moving the cursor to the edge of the screen. Okay. By holding tab, you can see an instant overview of the whole world. You can then click anywhere and release tab to go there instantly. Oh. Heck yeah. Look at that. We're already learning things. Sometimes you will see underlined text or a colored name or concept. Hover your cursor over such text to get more information in a new window called a tooltip. I remember a Roomba talking a lot about tooltips. Keep your cursor still for a moment and the tooltip will get a solid border and lock in place. You can then find new underlined text, names, or concepts to hover within the tooltip. Yeah, tool time. Anybody know what time it is? Okay, okay. Next, place your mouse. Uh, wait. Keep your cursor still for a moment and the tooltip will get a solid border. Where's the tooltip? Sometimes you'll see. Okay, that's a tooltip. Solid border. Okay. Yes. To continue, place your mouse cursor over a tooltip inside another tooltip. Okay. You can then find new underlined text, names, or concepts. Okay. Did I not do that? Okay. Underlined text. Okay. Don't laugh at me, but I have no idea what it wants me to do. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I figured it out. I'm only a little bit slow. Okay. 3 capacities measure different aspects of your country's power. Mouse over the orange text to get more information. Bureaucracy, authority, influence. Capacities originate from some government buildings, certain laws, and your rank, respectively. You get to decide how to allocate them to further your interests. Unspent capacity will provide a minor boost to one aspect of your country, while overspending will incur a major penalty. Okay. So we have 123 bureaucracy, effects from 43% excess bureaucracy, generation is higher than usage, 4.3% state construction efficiency. So we are good at building things, I guess, which I guess makes sense. We're Sweden, IKEA. Your total generation of 409 bureaucracy is due to 100 from base value, 50.5 from Götaland, 50.5 from Scania, and 208 from Svealand. Your total usage of 285 bureaucracy. Okay. We have 697 authority, 1,144 influence. So I'm a major power. You. Yes, me. I am Sweden. I am Sweden. Okay. So, unfortunately, I'm probably gonna forget, like, everything, if I'm being honest. All these tips that I'm reading on how to play the game, yeah, I'm definitely gonna forget. Okay, expand industry and infrastructure. Money in the treasury is used to fund the state apparatus. Expand industry, fund the state apparatus, pay the military, influence minor nations. The vast majority of money in your country is circulated by buildings and pops and is outside your direct control. Okay. The balance shown in the top bar reflects a weekly change. Unlike capacities, money can be saved to be spent later. I feel like this is just like economic simulator. Okay, on the left side of the screen, a number of buttons. Ooh, buttons. I like buttons. Okay. Politics, budget, buildings, market, military, power block, diplomacy, technology, society, population, journal, companies, ledger. Okay. Along the bottom of the screen are 4 lenses. These provide things. They provide things. I hope everybody's having as much fun as I am learning about Economic Simulator. Combined with information needed to make good decisions. Well, I'm not going to be making many of those in this game, that's for sure. Okay, production is for expanding industries to produce goods and provides details about your economic output. Politics is for managing the government and your population and provides details about the power balance in your country. Diplomacy is for initiating or breaking pacts with other countries or starting diplomatic plays against them. It provides details about how other countries perceive you. Military is for expanding your army and navy and recruiting commanders, and provides details about wartime manners. Open the lens interface by clicking any of the lens buttons. Okay. I can move that up there. Okay. Next. Each lens has its own map mode. Okay. Zoom out and take a look at the map to see what details just changed. Clicking on each lens and looking at the map can give you a good hunch of what's currently going on in your country. When you're ready to move, close the lens and press next. Okay. So this is what, Norway. We got Sweden and Norway over here. Kongsberg. We got iron mines. Christiania Fjorden. Shipyard building throughout. Port building throughout. Okay. So, ports. Eastern Norway, capital In Norway, you're subject, personal union, and neighbor. Okay, so we got shipyard and North Sea fishing. We got fishing, whaling, and Swedish words. Okay, natural harbors. Okay, we got forests. We got iron mine and lead mine. Good soils. So if I guess if I want to grow something, it should be looks around for the bot. I hey, I don't think the bot will. I mean, it did. That's funny. That's funny. No, it didn't. It timed her out for 30 seconds. uh, unpause the game. Okay, you have been given your first tutorial challenge. We have paused the game to give you time to read. Remember to unpause using the speed controls or the spacebar when you're ready. Open the journal. Okay, open the journal panel by clicking the highlighted button. Okay. Expand a basic building. Okay. You can either try to complete the challenge yourself, or click the Tell Me How button for a walkthrough. How? Buildings are built in states. By clicking a state on the map, you can see which buildings already exist there or can be built there. Find the state called Scania. Okay, how do I find Zealand? Is that? Oh, that's Scania. Okay. Okay. Under the building tab. Open the building tab. Building. In the building overview panel, you will see an overview of buildings that are present in the state of Scania. The grouped by the four categories: urban, resource, agriculture, and development. Look for livestock. Okay. Mm-hmm. and then hit the upgrade button. Yep, I'm gonna click I understand, even though I absolutely do not. Okay. Got things down here. This is due to their approval of Happy +5, effects +20% mode and research. Click to dismiss. Since this interest group is powerful, their interest group traits have a 100% stronger effect. Intelligentsia. This is due to their approval of neutral. Effects no longer being provided, -10 prestige. Berg's Brunkers, yeah. Mines. Okay. I guess we're diving in. Fruit shortage in the Swedish market. Okay. Can support more declared interest, low market access. Something about markets? Urban. Trade. I'm already getting overwhelmed. There's way too much going on. Okay. Overview. World market access. Trade capacity. Okay, learn the game, expand a basic building.
You're better off for it.
Okay, I already did this. Right? Okay. Level 5 livestock ranches in Scania. Okay, so it is building. Okay, so it's building. How long will it take this to build? 12 weeks. Okay. I don't know if that's good or bad. Cash reserve. Tool workshops in Scania. A shortage. Swedish market. Fruit. Is based on the political strength of its supporting pops, as well as the popularity and character traits of any supporting agitators. Jesus. British response to opium ban. There's way too much going on. Okay. Oh, peasants, right? Peasants. Effects supporting pops. Peasants support laborers, servicemen, clerks, machinists, farmers. Church of Sweden. Oh, we got none. This is all not really making any sense to me. Okay. British response to opium ban. Great Britain has responded angrily to the Qing ban of opium, with multiple threats towards the government of Great Qing. Okay, so the Opium Wars. American-Spanish rivalry declared. United States of America have declared Spain to be their rival. Spanish-American rivalry declared. Stockholm. What? The atmospheric engine will auto-resolve in... Okay. Through the widespread introduction of the atmospheric engine in the mining industry, productivity is at an all-time high. Yeah, let's go with transportation. Don't know what that will do, but I'm sure it will do something. Landmines, logging camps, undeveloped land, livestock ranches, conscription center, naval base, railway, skyscraper, university, construction center. Okay, what do we got over here? Suppose I'll pause real quick. Trade center. Gotland. Can I? Yeah, I can upgrade that. Okay, market? What can I do? Market? Can I export? Maximum tariffs. Consumption taxes. Logging camps. Build logging camps. Select in which state to build logging camps. Can be built in 8 different states. There's a lot to this. Build shipyards. Paper mill. Construction center. Tool workshop. Build tooling workshops. Select in which state to build tooling workshops. So where did I have like where was like the resource thing? Overview? Remember okay. Iron mines? Scandinavian forests. Okay, so you know what? Don't need any of these. Production. Okay, there we go. Should I build a trade center here? Don't know what that would do, but I'm doing it. Build trade center in Western Norway. Wait. 0.16 predicted earnings. Predicted productivity from current per level modifiers. Plus 10 trade capacity. Plus 1 weekly trade. Goods consumption, merchant marine. Okay, technology? Okay. The expansion of the livestock ranches in Scania. Rate by which you can order the expansion of buildings across Sweden is limited to your construction sector, which can be expanded in exactly the same way as industries and construction. Okay. I'm rationalism. Mass communication, egalitarianism. Okay, so green things are things I can select, right? Labor movement. Postal savings. General staff. Okay. So no queued technologies. Intensive agriculture. Bessemer process. Fractional distillation. Crystal glass. Canneries. Chemical bleaching. For paper mills. Okay. Vacuum canning. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. Society, power block, military, markets. What is this? Scania market access. Market access in Scania, 92%. Because infrastructure usage is higher than infrastructure. Oh, okay. So, infrastructure. Using 22 out of 24. Diplomatic, political. Buildings. So I need more. I need more infrastructure, right? Development. Construction. Predicted total cost. Uh, Goods consumption. Wood, iron. Urbanization. In Swedish markets. Click to queue. Okay, how do I increase my infrastructure? Buildings, budget. I mean, shouldn't it be construction sector +2 infrastructure, government +1 infrastructure. Oh, so if I add that, I get more infrastructure, I think. I'm assuming that's what that means. Yeah, okay, bureaucracy. We don't like bureaucracy. Paper mills. Arts Academy, steel mills, food industries, furniture manufacturer. Huh. Arms industries. Trade center. Paper mills. Textile mills. Build new urban buildings. Productivity, clippers. Fish, clippers, laborers. Infrastructure usage. Wars? Resource. Fishing wharves. No end in sight. Flood started in Norland, affecting 3 of your states with an intensity of 3.6. Earnings, so I'm losing money there. Port. Okay. I guess I'll just build ports everywhere. I mean, what could go wrong with more ports, right? Okay, that's not mine. Input goods shortage. Hmm. Can I... I'm glad that, more or less, I have no idea what I'm doing. Just because I can click buttons and be like, ooh, this looks interesting. Has 4 buildings that are suffering from input goods shortage. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, input goods shortage in logging camps. Shortage of tools. Shortage of tools. So I need tools? Market? Trade. How do I get more tools? Members, trade. Okay, tools. Okay, so we need tools. Hi. Okay, so we need tools. That's exports. So how do I buy tools? Swedish market, silk imports. Okay. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, this is for fun, not for winning. Maybe at some point I can play for winning. I wonder if like if I just click things enough times, like if I'll eventually like oopsie like back into success. You think? You think I can just like oopsie into success? A input goods shortage. Current penalty is 5% and will change over time towards the target penalty of 5%. A fruit shortage, tool shortage. Low market access. Establish a new company. Establish the Forestry Company of Sweden. Yes. Good soil. So it's got Good soil, which means I should grow a farm, or yeah, obviously if it's got soil, I should grow things there. Textile mills. Paper mills. Predicted productivity. Motor industries. Steel mills. Food industries. Yeah. Expensive goods. Fabric in this. So fabric is expensive. I don't know what to do about that. Okay, artillery. We have a shortage of artillery. I'm not worried about that. Not really worried about expensive fabric either, if I'm being honest. Input goods, okay. Why would I care about artillery? I am building... Okay, so we don't have fruit, right? Boo-hoo, we don't have fruit. I don't even really think I'm worried about that. What I am interested in is, is that building? Value, I don't know. I think there's supposed to be something that's building, right? A form... Or is currently hiring. Subsidized, privatized. I can't even... So I'm losing money. I'm losing $2,500 pounds. I don't know why I'm losing money. Companies. Company HQ. Jacob Bjork. An affair between Axel Mornor and Otto Homsteer's spouse has reached our ears, threatening to affect his public image if we don't destitute the general. Change any production method on rye farms. Okay. Did I do a thing? Urban Center. Dumb. I'm still losing money. A North German National Awakening. That doesn't sound good. Shortages. Honestly, I want money. That's all I'm focused on at the moment. Why are these not building? Things should be building. Right? Paper mills. Buildings. Logging camps. And shipyards. Oh, so we are building stuff. Nassau has begun to spread across much of the European continent. With the failed harvest looming, fears of famine okay. The doctor prodded the potato with his instrument and leaned aside to his colleague. So, okay. Tool's blunt tip has sunk a centimeter into discolored patch of flesh. It's the blight, I'm afraid. Okay. The Hungry 30s. So I want to make fancy chairs. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore like everything and focus on fancy chairs in this one place because we're Sweden, and obviously the Swedes are the best at making fancy chairs. We're going with IKEA to the world. Intelligentsia and trade unions. Okay. Okay. How much longer? 16 weeks. Peak gameplay. Yes. Peak excellent gameplay. I'm totally not just, well, I'm 100% lost. I'm 400% lost. All I care about is making fancy chairs. Let's speed up. Okay. Uh, uh investment pool. Uh, making a little bit of money. wonder what will happen if, like, if I just base my entire economy off of making fancy chairs. Okay. Market. Goods. Furniture. Not a significant producer of furniture. Well, we're gonna change that, I tell you. We're gonna be a chair-based economy. Okay, so we're gonna expand that. And we're a chair-based economy now. Uh, Ours has offered to spend some of their personal wealth to fund the creation of a university in Gotland, though this will likely give the industrialists some influence. Yeah, sure. Fabric, expensive government goods. Yeah, I don't care. All we're focused on is we're focused on chairs. Like that's all we care about. Okay, actually, textile mills. Okay. Uh, no, but, what we want is, resources? No. Wall Street Pact. Technology? Percussion cap unlocked. So, in 7 months, glycerin, central banking locked. Statue Bernadotte is commissioned and it is. Okay. But we're slowly earning money. Standard of living. Average current number 50. Average minimum expected. I wonder if it'll work to be a chair-based economy. Sir, we need to do something about this. Okay. Exiled from Russia. We can't eat chairs, sir. You can if you try hard enough. Exiled from Bavaria. Organizers, not subsidized. Artillery foundry in Gotland. Oh, it's building an artillery. Honestly, I part of the workforce if it results in employees being laid off. Oh, but what about our chairs though? Like, wouldn't you prefer? Uh, uh, 38 weeks. Yeah, let's just speed that up, I guess. Anything building here? Military shipyard, shipyards. Logging camps, coal mines. Okay. Here we go. Okay. How's the chair economy going? Uh, we need more chairs. Military shipyard. I need rail yard or railway. Agents of the intelligentsia have founded a national on all who join to continue to bear the torch going forward. Our camp contains many people, all with their own reasoning for lending their ears. We must not imply to them that we demand their compliance on any other matter. We're not worried about them. How are we doing? In fact, I have no idea how we are doing. I mean, I'm not bankrupt, and this is basically economy simulator. Like, so the fact that I'm not bankrupt is a good thing. Oh, I'm going for chairs and trade build. Nothing but chairs, and we're trading them to the world. What's going on in the rest of the world? Great Qing, Tibet, Burma, Dainam, so Vietnam, Joseon, Japanese shogunate, antagonist. Diplomacy. Interactions. They want chairs, right? I think Russia wants chairs. Russia and Denmark. What's this? Newspaper has printed a bigoted article about the Ashkenazi people living there. We can suppress the article or we can let it be released. A lot of it. Alas, that won't matter to those who read it. They'll gobble it right up. No idea. Do we even have anything? Like, why do we care? Portuguese. Liberty Desire. Expensive government goods. Hey, how do I, okay. Do I make more? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just clicking buttons. Okay. Logging. We're going with like the furniture mafia. Hmm. Interesting. Relations will improve by one. So, like Russia will reject treaty. Uh, Okay. An agreement between two countries where one country officially cedes a treaty port to the other country. Establishes a deal between two countries where one country agrees. Addendum. The transfer, state transfer, transfer subject. Okay. Oh, so like they just don't want open. Military goods transfer. Yeah, so he's like, oh yeah, if you just want to send me stuff, like, that's great. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Send mortality of laborers. Subsidize ports, railway. Hmm. Buildings. Okay. Okay. So that's where I check to see what's being built. Two weeks until complete. Wait, I'm making positive money now. Heck yeah. It's the chairs, isn't it? We need more chairs. So I am making positive money at the moment, which is good. 12 weeks. Oh. Hmm. Railways are important. $17. That's a long time. I had not realized that I queued up so many things. Hmm. January. 14 days. Baking powder. Rotary valve. Okay. Weaponization. Not subsidized. Most productive building in the world. Number 1 productive furniture manufactories in the world. So we are the number 1 furniture guy compared to the average furniture manufacturer. Okay. Interesting. Rich. Laborers. Modifiers. Austria and Russia have a holy alliance. They will be less receptive to diplomacy and might seek out alliances to protect it. I mean, I don't know why. All we're about is building chairs. Budget. Yeah, why would we get drunk and build chairs? I mean, honestly, that's a pretty great life. Just get drunk, build chairs. 19 weeks before that furniture thing is upgraded. 17 weeks. Swedish National Awakening, huh? 11 weeks? Nationalism unlocked. Power of the purse unlocked. Uh, Go to land. Uh-huh. We need more chairs. I think railway will help. Goods for government construction. Spent on iron, spent on tools, spent on wood, spent on fabric. Mm-hmm. How's everybody enjoying the peak gameplay? Uh, Decisions must be made. Huh. Oh. Um. Hmm. Open country browser. Uh, we want Denmark, Switzerland. Oh my. Apparently they have something against Okay. I my brain hurts. Okay. I'm gonna save. Uh. Okay. I think that's gonna be it. My brain hurts from all this. So I will catch you all later. Hope you have a great day. Like and subscribe if you want to. You know, that's up to you. I'm not gonna make you. But if you want to see me pound my head against the wall trying to figure out economics again, liking and subscribing would help. Alright, I will catch y'all on the flippity flop.